Dr. Ron Repice here. You've seen many of my posts. We usually title them Faces of Cryotherapy, or our medical moment, or our motivational moment. We've been really focusing on whole body cryotherapy basically in the last 2 years, and more recently we're also looking at some of the effects of sauna therapy, whether it be dry saunas or infrared type saunas. And we'll be talking in upcoming videos about something called heat shock as well as cold shock proteins. We're also going to be talking about the difference in fat, dark fat, or what we call brown fat, which are fat cells that have more mitochondria in them, which are these organelles that produce energy and heat. So when you are coming into our facility and you're doing the cryo chamber, your body is doing what it can to produce heat because it's extremely cold. So we know that there's a norepinephrine response. We know there's these cold shock proteins. We know that with continued exposure, we can increase the mitochondria, which are the energy cells of the human body in those tissues, actually making the experience a little less cold to the perception as you do cryotherapy a little bit longer. But whole body cryotherapy, if you haven't been into our office, we are your place to chill. If you're having any knee pain, if your shoulder's bothering you, any type of joint pain, whether it be neck or back pain as well, you got to come in. It's a 3-minute treatment. About minus 250 to 275 degrees Fahrenheit is our typical temperature production. And because we use nitrogen and nitrogen vapor is completely dry and evaporates on exposure, there is no skin response or skin receptor response like you have with a body of water if you go in a cold pool or a cold shower. So it's actually a very pleasant, exhilarating response, adrenaline response, and produces endorphins. So you feel basically like you worked out in only a 3-minute session. So for those of you who have seen my posts, seen some videos, and need to learn more, look for upcoming videos talking about some of these physiological changes that are going to be coming out in the literature. And there are in the literature in Europe. There's studies in Russia. There's studies in Finland. But some amazing, amazing and fun stuff looking at not only just the inflammatory process, but the circulatory process, the increased infusion back into the extremities, the vasodilation versus vasoconstriction that we look at when we look at ice bath therapies in athletes, or cold plunges versus heat, which is something else we're going to talk about, short and long-term duration of a dry or infrared sauna and its effects on mortality rates and longevity of all different forms. So there's some really, really exciting things coming out in these topics, something that Rejuvenations Cool Cryo Spa has been focusing on. We've been kind of the leaders. We were the very first center in Southwest Florida to bring whole body cryotherapy, and we're very proud of that. Many of you just don't know what the word or know about cryotherapy, so that's our job to educate. But when you think about joint pain and recovery, as well as better rest, more restful sleep, energy, we are seeing these things each and every week. It's just amazing. It's fun. We are the coolest place in town. Not to be silly, but we are. Anyway, just shooting you a quick video. Dr. Ron Repice of Rejuvenations Cool Cryo Spa. We are your place to chill. 1575 Pine Ridge Road. We are in suite number 6, Naples, Florida. 239-658-COOL. That's 239-658-2665. Look forward to these upcoming videos on cold shock and heat shock proteins. I'm going to be bringing my father in. You can check out my father's radio show. We were previously Rejuvenations Health Radio. We are on Blog Talk Radio, and you will see his archives there. Typically Tuesday nights at 4 o'clock. Dr. Ron Repice Sr. continues to host his alternative health and healing show, so you can pick up that too. And it's uncensored and unfiltered is his kind of mantra and titling of his show. So we will catch you shortly. Dr. Ron Repice signing off.